Hello and welcome back, my magical friends. Blessings. You have joined Priestess Melissa today to do our FAE Friday messages. We're going to get into the FAE blessing cards today and see how Spirit would like to bless us, and especially the fairy with their little pixie dust just flowing all around us. And it is here to help assist us in feeling even better in moving forward on our day. Now, don't forget to check out our divine counterpart readings over on Firefly Metaphysical, also on YouTube, where Jeff Jersey Moon Carroll and I, Priest Jersey Moon I should say, and Priestess Melissa are giving those readings once a week, and you will see them posted there. Also join us for anything that you may need metaphysical, like readings or anything else, guys, over on fireflymetaphysical.com. Blessings once again to you. We're going to get into our messages now. Thank you, Great Spirit, honoring you and thanking you so much for setting this protective circle to bring in your messages and blessings and love today. Bless us with all that we need to move forward on this week with the fairy blessings for the highest good of all. So it is, so it is, so it is. Let us step into that magical side, shall we, as we move into our weekend. Again, we're going to look at our fairy blessing cards. As you guys know, if you've been watching me, I do a different theme message every day. So today is FAE Friday. Tomorrow is either Soul Shift or Soul Sister Saturday, depending on what cards I use. Because sometimes I use the Goddess Oracle and sometimes it's the Shapeshifter Oracle cards. And so, you know, I may use the Shapeshifter because now we're in the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, and there is so much going on out there in the astrological world anyway. I think we just really need to be aware of what we need to be working on, right? But right now we're going to tap into and see how the Fae want to bless us, or what blessing they would like to bring forward for us today. How would the Fae like to bless the collective today, my wonderful magical friends out there? How would the Fae like to bless the collective today? Woo, there's one. A blessing of the liminal space. We're going to read this today. I'm not going to go any further. I feel like this is a really cool card, because what this feels like is you're really tapping into that between the worlds kind of thing, right? You're receiving these messages most likely, right? And it feels almost sometimes, am I, in reality, or what's going on here? You may actually be zoning out and connecting in that, what do they call it? Out of body experience way. Yeah, you may be astral traveling. Yeah. And so if any of you have been playing with that, just be aware that you got to know how to work with that, be able to tap in and come back, kind of thing. A blessing of rapture. Yeah, you may really be enjoying this experience, but again, you got to make sure that you can bring yourself back and be grounded. Blessing of the mothers. That is beautiful. This is helping to heal you, it's helping you to me, it feels like it's helping you to trust in spirit again. Again, you're having that connection. You feel it in your heart when you have these out-of-body experiences, or these supernatural type of feeling experiences, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. We just need to learn how to work with it in the proper ways. So this is a 23 cards. So this comes to 5. So 5 is all about changes. Let's see what this card is telling us today. We will read just a little bit around this card. Am I reading the right number here today? Let's just make sure. That could be 25. Let me just make sure. They've got the numbers written in such a cool way. Of the liminal space. Hold on just a minute, guys. I'm going to find this. We've got this. You're so... Thank you for being patient with me. That was actually 28. My apologies. All right. So guys, this is the fairy gift of gateways, sacred sites, enchanted times. Like I said, it probably feels like you're between worlds right now. Really cool time. So let's see what this is about. Dear fairy friend, you have reached a great moment, the point where you can receive the blessing of the liminal space and time. The gateway, the moment, the choice is here. Let the liminal, the in-between, become more and more apparent to you. May the blessings of the sunrises with their dawn colors and sweet beginnings be yours. So look forward to those new days every day, right? And what blessings they can bring. And may the sunsets with their richness and splendor and their message of coming rest be yours too. May the in-between spaces, the spaces where the fairies can reach you so easily and where you can discover your own inner magic, be yours. To be blessed with the liminal is to be blessed with a deeper magic of the natural world, to have the ability to step outside of human rush and stress and worry and deeply experience the quiet spaces within nature that are so often offered yet so rarely accepted. So you've got to find that time to really appreciate even that, space in between when things are happening and it feels like there's a lull and it's dull and things like that. You have that time to reconnect and make that time as magical as you want it to be. All right? Find yourself within the sacred grove with the old wise trees. Find the space between the worlds and walk a while with the guides and fairykin who love you and wish to be of assistance to you. Find your way into the magic of your own life and soul. Wow, that is beautiful. You're really rediscovering who you actually are on that magical level. And leave behind the push and stress that strips the world of its magic. Yeah, because when we don't tap back in regularly and when we don't, help ourselves to feel better in the midst of all this stress and everything we may be going through, that's when we lose touch with the magic, all right? May your intuition flow easily and accurately. May there be a sense of deep peace and trust with the world. And may you know that there is an abundant well of magic and fairy wisdom awaiting you every day, every hour, within these sacred spaces and places. Find the space in between. Find the magic that dwells within. Find the fairy circle in the field and let yourself be blessed again and again with the blessing of the enchanted ones, the sacred spaces that lie all about us. Blessings of the liminal to you, fairy friend. Look for these spaces. Look for these opportunities to tap in to that beautiful energy, that liminal space where you can actually control what is happening. You can tap into your happiness. This is all about redirecting and being able to be in control of our emotional aspect of ourselves. And when we can remember that we are in control, we can start working with that space, right? And we can start to find all that magic that seems to be hidden from us. All right, let's see what's going on now. All the way from Aries to Pisces today. Aries to Pisces with the blessing of the liminal space. Two coming out for Aries today, Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles. A lot of struggles, it feels like, with holding your energy to be able to bring in that abundance today. The liminal space in between is asking you to use your energy, again, to tap in positive ways, seeing yourself as abundant, right? That way you can allow all that abundance to come in for you today, Aries. And on the bottom, Queen of Cups, because you're not happy whenever you don't live in the space that you truly are and, in that magic. So the fairy are asking you to reconnect with them today in those times when you're feeling down. You may be by yourself and you may be feeling like talking down against yourself because you're not where you want to be and things like that. But if we can see that we have the ability to move into that space and really just start to reconnect and connect with how that feels to be in that space of abundance, we're going to use our energy in the right way to bring that all in and turn that right side up, dear king or queen out there today. All right, what's going on now for Taurus? Taurus energy. All right, we have the Page of Wands. Beautiful to see. Is this you taking a new direction? It looks like you have gotten some truth today, taking a new path. That is so beautiful to see, because when we understand the truth of the power that we hold and the ability to tap into that magic at any time, especially in the in-between times, when we're just by ourselves, we can really tap into that space and make good use of it. What is going on now for Gemini today? Gemini energy, please. And we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Spirit is definitely handing you this Ace of Wands here, this energy, this new strength Make the right choices for sure, because this is all about your heart. And when you're happy, then you have all the power that you need to be able to move forward. And not only that, but that's the hand of God. So God is here to help you, spirit, whoever you consider your higher power to be, all right? No judgment in names. This is all about that source of being that we draw from. Great to see, Gemini. What's going on now for Cancer? Cancer energy, please, for the blessing of the liminal space. Temperance, definitely balance, Cancer. It's very important. We all have to learn to do this, don't we? You're finding out how to do that, though, which is really beautiful to see with the Page of Swords. That's all about doing the research, spying, getting the information that you need, because balance, as you know, especially with your heart, because you're all about water, will help you to be grounded. And that's exactly what you need today, Cancer. Beautiful. What's going on with Leo today? Leo, Wheel of Fortune, it came out in reverse now. Be aware that you are always in control of that wheel and which way it spins. And it is all about your energy and how you're holding it. Now, if you're holding it in this way that is going to put all of this deception, all of this, pain that people have caused you because of the deception, because of stabbing you in the back, leaving you for dead, change your energy around about how you feel about them, and even about the fact that you allowed yourself to be in those situations so that the wheel can spin in your favor today, dear Leo. All right, what is going on for Virgo today? Virgo energy, please. For the liminal space, we have 4 cups, and it was in reverse, which is good to see. So we definitely want to ensure that we're accepting that hand of God. We're accepting not breadcrumbs from other people around us and only taking what little they're willing to give us. We need to see that Spirit is the one that gives us all that we need, provides with the 4, the foundation there. In that time when you're sitting under the tree and you're not feeling so good, remind yourself that you are in control and you can tap into that fairy realm at any time. This is one of the few cards that you'll see the hand of God coming out outside of the aces. And it's very important for you to see what Spirit is offering you today as that refreshment, if you are willing to adjust your energy. 1221, when I said that, mirror, all right, Spirit, and that positive energy, and you will start to see things change around, balance out, right? That's exactly what that's all about. Ooh, Libra came out pretty quick. Let's see what's going on here today. Well, you got 3. I'm going to take them, though, because I'm Libra, and this is beautiful. We got the Ace of Pentacles. There's that hand of God, the Star, the healing, and celebrations. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful after a lot of heartbreak. 3, very fitting. 3 cards came out. After these 3 swords, you've definitely changed your mind and your heart about situations in your life. And guess what? If that is you today, this is what you have coming for you. Celebrations, your healing. That star comes only after all of that heartbreak. And once you've decided to put it behind you. And that's where all the flow of abundance starts to come in. That is beautiful to see today for Libra. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? Scorpio today, we have, wow, definitely we've got to put it into any kind of, negative thoughts that we're having around other situations in the past or ourselves, and allowing these situations. We've got to stop being that wounded warrior. When we're constantly guarded, when we're constantly in this energy, we can never really trust anybody to come in, and we can also never tap into that space that we need to, if you will, the liminal space. This is the time when we're feeling guarded, when we're up at night and we can't sleep. That's when we need to tap into Spirit and really reconnect and start to feel better again. It takes a little practice, but practice makes perfect. And before you know it, you'll be right there again. All right. It always heals in time if you allow it. 1414 when I said that. So 55 changes are in order for this to be turned around today, Scorpio. All right. Beautiful. And what is coming out for our Saggies today? Sagittarius, standing your ground. Beautiful to see, because this is all about your energy, and your energy is what brings in all of that abundance. Absolutely. If this is you, you have understood this today, and that's beautiful. You're using that time in between wisely. Your downtime, the liminal space time, is that time when we're not directly connected, to the outside world, and we're not, connected in that meditative space, but we have the ability to be if we want to, you know what I mean? Where we can tap into that subconscious space, and we can really make great use of it, thinking positively and using our energy wisely, not allowing others, to breach our energy barriers, if you will. Setting up that circle of protection will bring in all of that abundance, and you will feel stable if you're not already, but I feel like you're well on your way. What's going on for our Cappies today? Capricorn, what is going on? And we're seeing exactly where we need to put our energy, our time, and definitely within that liminal space time. The more that you can increase your happiness in the way that you feel, instead of maybe, looking a little downtrodden like this guy. Well, we're not quite there yet, but I know we're getting there. But this is what we would like to see. But guess what? Keep putting that work in. Keep tilling the soil of your mind and your heart. Bring it back in those liminal space times to as high of a positive state as possible, and you'll turn that 7 into that 10 before you know it. All right, great to see for Cappy. What's going on for Aquarius today? Aquarius energy, please. And we have the sun, but it did come out in reverse. So be aware that you are always in charge of how that sun appears in your sky. All right. Your choice to be happy is always yours. Don't deceive yourself and think that you are not in control, or that others control your happiness, or, are the ability or what brings your happiness, because that can always be taken away when that's the case. But when you control your own happiness, nobody can take that away. And you are happy riding on that horse like that little baby, right? That's exactly how we want to feel every day. The best card to see in the deck, we definitely want to see that in the upright. So let's work on that deceptive energy and put away, get out of our lives any of those deceptive, lying, cheating people. Also get those energies out of us if it's within ourselves. All right. And what is up for Pisces? Pisces got 2 cards out today. The Lovers, making that union, that connection with yourself, putting the burdens behind you. Wow, that is beautiful to see. Now working and being able to partner, with other people, whether it be friendships and things of that nature. This is allowing you to be able to, tap into that connection with yourself that isn't at odds with yourself, if you will. And that in turn allows you to be able to connect and make these new, friendships and partnerships and things of that nature that can be very positive. So good to see for you today, Pisces. Guys, thank you so much for joining me once again this FAE Friday. Don't forget to join me every day. Subscribe so you can see the reading every day, because as you see, I do a little bit of a reading also around every single sign, and I do work 3 days a week, guys, 12-hour days. So I have been doing this for almost 2 years now, and it's on my heart and my soul from spirit to keep this up. So I do pray you enjoy it. If you do, subscribe, like, share, do whatever you can to help me to reach 1,000. Then I can go live and you can see these readings in person. And until then, thank you so much for your support. I love you. Blessings. Happy FAE Friday to you.